Travelers intending to take flights from various parts of the country will now have to brace themselves for markedly different environment at Kenya's airports aboard aircrafts occasioned by new safety measures. This is the intensity of COVID-19. Before the outbreak, this place used to be a beehive of activities with thousands of travelers checking in. And as Cabinet Secretary for Transport James Macharia says,
last time I was here with CS Matiang'i and CS Kagwe, it felt like a graveyard because there was no noise, there was no single aircraft.
Speaking during the flag-off of the maiden flight to Kisumu and Mombasa, which had been grounded for 99 days, Macharia says resumption of the domestic flights will be a benchmark to reopening the international flights set to begin August 1st this year.
Many of Kenyans who are over there in Europe, in the US, in China and in India cannot wait to come back. But let's make sure that these local flights are the benchmark for success.
The safety corridor should be all through the airport ecosystem, right through to when they get to board. So there will be several points when they will be checked or they will be screened. There will be a lot of sanitization. There will be limited contact between people. There's self-check-in kiosks. There is encouragement to make sure that you check in online.
And as Kenyans continue to raise questions on the safety of the flight, given that it's operating at full capacity, while quarantine exempted only for those exhibiting symptoms of COVID-19, Captain Paul Njoroge, the Director Operations and Commercial Pilot at Kenya Airways, says KQ has put in measures provided by World Health Organization and passengers should stay at ease.
You are required to come in with a surgical mask. We don't allow the cloth masks in the aircraft, just to increase the level of safety and hygiene because of filtration of the air that you're breathing out so that you don't breathe it to the other passenger.
Meanwhile, the amount of sanitizers and types of masks has also been outlined.
The reason I am safe is because air is coming out from the top downwards. On the side of the aircraft, there are filters, there are grills that are filtering out all the air that is coming from the top and pulling it downwards. So the only people breathing the air is the person next to me and myself, and the person behind me has got their own air coming in from the top and going downwards. The air comes in every 2 to 3 minutes and it's continuously being refreshed. You can carry a personal sanitizer in a small bottle like this, up to 100 ml. It is recommended that your sanitizer have 70% alcohol.
And in Kisumu County, it was pomp and color as the Nairobi flight landed in Kisumu International Airport. Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o says resumption of the flight will largely contribute towards the recovery of his county's economy that has so far lost close to 1.5 billion shillings in revenue.
Close to $500 million a month, hotel industry has been hit hard. Their closure occasioned the laying off of about 2,000 workers who are earning close to 78 million shillings in salaries and emoluments, with service providers losing 156 million shillings for farm produce, general supplies, and utilities monthly.
Situation in Mombasa was no different, with many passengers lauding the government's move to reopen the airspace.
Wengine tuko na mafamilia hapa. Kwa hivyo nashukuru sana anga imefunguliwa.
The country itafunguka, economy itapanuka. Kwa shukuru maendeleo pia.
Na furaha sana kufika Mombasa. Asante.
Meanwhile, passengers and airport users have been urged to familiarize themselves and strictly observe the new protocols to safeguard health and safety of all airport users. Linda Koskei, K24 Business.